Alright, what's going on, guys? I guess we got a little story to tell for today. It's a sad story of a young man who was just trying to follow his dreams, but in the end, he only ended up with sadness. So, this is the tale of why Ava Adams hates me. Now, the name Ava Adams may or may not sound familiar to you. I'm thinking about how I should describe her, but honestly, if you know, you know. But I guess I would say that she's kind of an actress. And you may have seen her in a variety of different roles, from English teacher to police officer to doctor. The list goes on and on. She's a very versatile actress. And I gotta admit, I'm a pretty big fan of her work. Definitely puts out some very high quality entertainment. And I've actually been a fan for years. That's what makes this story so sad, man. So, it all started out on Twitter. I feel like I could say that about a lot of stories, but this right here is the tweet that started it all. Porn stars of Brazzers, we want to know who your dream partner would be for a girl-girl scene. So, Ava quoted that tweet and she said, "I'm curious to see who the fans would want to see me with." So clearly she was interested in the fans' opinions about who she should do a future scene with. So I was like, shit, here's my chance. Let me go ahead and get up in there, right? So I know the original tweet asked for a girl, but lucky for me, it's 2019 and I happen to identify as a girl. So I was like, wow, this is a perfect fit. This is my opportunity right here. So I went ahead and responded to her tweet. Do one with @OMGItsBirdman. She is so hot. Now, I want you guys to notice something real quick. My reply had almost 100 favorites, pretty much double what her original tweet had. Now, I'm not saying that to like be cool or something. I'm saying that because it pretty much guarantees that she saw my tweet, right? It's easy to miss tweets in your interactions that like don't have a favorite or a retweet or anything. You know, if you get a lot of interactions, you might miss some of them. But when you get an interaction and it has the most favorites out of anything that you've gotten, you definitely have seen that one, right? So that's important to understand as we go deeper into this story. It needs to be said that she definitely read this tweet. Now, let me also point out the times here because that's also going to come into play. So she tweeted at 1:58 and then I responded to her at 2 p.m. Now, about 10 minutes later, or 12 minutes later to be exact, she then tweets this out. What part of girls did y'all not comprehend? And stop saying yourself unless you are actually a girl. So I mean, clearly she's talking about me, right? So I went ahead and responded to this. Wow, I can't believe you just assumed my gender. You know, I was a little bit upset that she would just assume my gender like that. I mean, it is 2019. You should be arrested for this type of behavior these days. She's lucky I didn't call the police for this criminal act of misgendering. It's just unacceptable. But anyways, I guess she wasn't very happy with my response, calling her out on her transphobic behavior. So she responded to me with, "I'm sorry, last time I checked, I didn't at you, did I? Next." I like how she threw in the next at the end. Like she really got me. Like she's moving on to the next person, right? Next. I already got this punk. Who's next? Like I like that. That was good. But not only did she hit me with that tweet, she also blocked me immediately after that. So I couldn't even form a response. I don't know what it is about porn stars. You know, this isn't my first experience with this, but I've noticed something. They're very good at taking dick, but they are very bad at taking jokes. I think there may be some sort of inverse relationship in the world between dick-taking ability and joke-taking ability. You know, we need to get some scientific research on this. I feel like the better you are at taking dick, the worse you are at taking jokes. And I gotta admit, she's very good at taking dick. So, you know, I guess it's all adding up, right? But let's go ahead and think about what she said here, right, for a minute. All right, let's go ahead and break this down. She said, last time she checked, she didn't at me. Now, I'm assuming she means she didn't at me in the original tweet, because she quite literally did at me to tell me that she didn't at me. So that isn't really adding up. So I'm gonna go ahead and give her the benefit of the doubt that she's not completely retarded and she meant in the original tweet. Now, if she did mean in the original tweet, then basically she is implying that she is not talking about me in the original tweet, right? Because she said, oh, I never added you, so obviously I'm not talking about you, right? Like, listen, Ava, we aren't retarded, okay? Clearly, you were talking about me. It's not some big coincidence that after I respond to your tweet and I get the most attention out of anyone, including yourself on your tweet, you then put out another tweet 10 minutes later saying, do not do exactly what I just did. And then, on top of that, when I respond to your second tweet, you get all defensive about it and you block me, right? Like, listen, it's not just some big conspiracy theory here. Clearly, you were talking about me. But it's okay. We'll let that go, all right? I'm a nice guy, all right? I can understand what's going on here. I exposed your transphobic behavior. You're upset. You didn't know how to respond. And honestly, I have to say, Ava, I'm very disappointed in your anti-LGBTQIAS+ behavior. I mean, it's 2019. You should accept me for the woman that I am. And the fact that you can't accept me as a young, independent woman really says a lot about your character, not mine. And frankly, Ava, I'm not mad at you. I'm just disappointed. Now, the thing is, it doesn't end here. You would think, okay, well, you know, she blocked you, we're done, right? No, we're not done. So let me go ahead and read this tweet for you guys. I do block negativity and I don't usually react, but sometimes I feel the need to show y'all the crap we deal with just because of our jobs. None of these people would have the balls to say any of this to our face, but online, they tough. LOL. Now, notice this tweet was at 7:19 p.m. So about 5 hours after she blocked me, she was still upset and in her feelings on Twitter. I don't really understand what she's saying here. Well, I mean, I kind of understand, but the thing is, she's the wrong person to be saying this, right? Like, basically, this tweet is implying that she's intimidating or something. Like, I could see if Brock Lesnar tweeted this out. If Brock Lesnar was like, yeah, all you pussies talking shit to me on Twitter, y'all would never say this to me in real life. That makes a lot of sense. That's probably true. But when you're like a 5'4", 130-pound, 40-year-old woman, I don't understand this tweet. Like, do you think that you're beating my ass? Or like, I'm confused. I'm gonna have to decline your invitation to fight. Like, I just don't really understand what she was thinking by saying this. Like, she pulled the, you know, say that shit to my face and not online card like she was some tough guy, but you're not. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't really make any sense. But yes, actually, I would like to clarify for everyone, Ava, I would indeed say all of this to you in real life. I know this must be mind-blowing to you, but believe it or not, I am actually not intimidated by you. Like, I'm not concerned that you would beat my ass. So I know that must sound crazy to you, like you're really tough, but I would actually say this to you in person and on Twitter. I know that's crazy because apparently you are just very tough and everyone is intimidated by you. But that's pretty much it for the story, I think. That is the story of why Ava Adams hates me. And apparently if I said any of this to her in real life, she would beat my ass, I guess. That's an interesting way to look at it. You know, I'm not sure I agree with that one, but yeah, that's pretty much it. You guys let me know. Honestly, I don't feel like I really did anything here. Like, what did I honestly do that was so mean or offensive? Like, I mean, I identified as a girl and volunteered. Like, okay, like, I don't know, man. People just be getting sensitive, I guess. I really feel like I didn't do anything this time. A lot of the times I do something, you know, I probably deserve what I get a lot of the times. But this time, I feel like I really didn't really do anything, man. But you guys let me know. Maybe I was in the wrong here. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like rating if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you are not already. Follow me on Twitter. Links in the description down below. Other than that, have a good day and peace out.
I can never ever find the right words, and there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that it feels right. It feels right, it feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right. It feels right, it feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right.